Good morning, friends. Welcome to the National Capital Curling Center, home of the Potomac Curling Club. And today's feature game, the 2024 Child's Challenge Finals. We've got our curlers getting piped out onto the ice. We'll have some drambuie. We're going to serve some leftovers. We've got two tired teams who have already played a game this morning in our C and D event games. So all those can only mean one thing. It is finals day here at Potomac Curling Club. My name is Joe Hotshot Tony Rockabach. I'll be providing the color commentary along with Alison Kemp, who will join us shortly as she's one of the co-coordinators. And with me at the 6-foot folding table is Terry Smith, who'll be doing the play-by-play. Terry, good afternoon.
Hey, great to see you, Joe, and great the proceedings being piped out onto the ice here for the Elizabeth Child's Challenge. I mean, it's a fantastic event.
Yeah, this is, I don't know about you, Terry, but it still never gets old. Gives me chills whenever you're out on the ice, ready to play in a final. You got the pipers going. Never gets old. And then joining us, too, working the cameras again, is Dylan Klemke. He's been doing a dynamite job this weekend. Dylan, thanks again. How you doing this afternoon?
It's going well.
Cool. All right. So let's watch the rest of the procession, and then we'll get going shortly. Alrighty, friends, we've done the toast of the piper. The teams are out on the ice. Again, for those just joining us, I want to welcome you to the National Capital Curling Center, home of the Potomac Curling Club. This is the finals of the 2024 Child's Challenge. Our feature sheet here on Sheet B. This is for the Peggy Roten Award, and I don't know if you guys saw that trophy. It is a sweet-looking vase trophy.
Nice.
We've got the sweeping beauties curling out of the Broomstones Curling Club. The lead is Jen Haakana. The second is Alison Lyder-Norton. The vice is Amy Bonaparte-Smith. The skip, Heather Proefrock. They're going to be playing Team Fannon, playing 3 out of the Bucks County Curling Club, 1 out of Chesapeake. The lead is Jennifer Polo. The second is Vika Petrycheva. The vice is Kelsey Spiker. She's our Chesapeake player. The skip, Mary Fannon. So, again, like I said, with play-by-play today, Terry Smith here at the camera is Dylan Klinsky. Alison Kemp, she was out there leading the toast. She's a co-coordinator. She's going to join me for some color commentary and witty banter. Terry, anything you want to add before we get started? And tell me what you think. Ooh, and I'm going to get a shot at Drambuie. Thanks a lot.
Very nice. So, we're ready to get going here. I'm excited about it. We're waiting for the coin toss to determine who gets the hammer and who gets what color rocks. So that's going to happen next, Joe, as you know. And we're just ready for the feature event.
Yeah. While we're waiting, let's talk about the other teams on the other sheets in the B event. They're going to be on Sheet C. That's Reunited Rocks curling out of the Albany Curling Club. They're going to take on the Carolina girls from Charleston. This is for the Gwen Cralo Award. This is the B event. The C event, this is for the Lorraine Wood Award. That's Broom Squad curling out of Triangle against #BanTheCrack from Diamond State. I can also wholeheartedly get behind that one. Wear a belt, people. Wear a belt. They're going to be on Sheet A. And then finally, in the D event, we have Team Brantley out of Peachtree. They're in the Atlanta metropolitan area. They're going to curl against Plan B. Root for the home team. They're at Potomac. Both of those teams have already played a game this morning, so they're hoping they're not a little bit too gassed today. We just got on the mic here. Alison Kemp, you're a co-coordinator. You went out and did the toast. Thank you.
Hello.
How's it going, man?
It is going well. It has been such a great Child's 5 and under event this year. Everyone has been having a great time. And actually, watching in the warm room right now, people are passing out packets of lettuce. They over-purchased lettuce. So
come down for free lettuce, guys.
Come down for some free lettuce.
So Team Fannon, it looks like, has won the toss. So Broomstones is going to be going first here. Jean Haakana is in the hack. And they have the red rocks. They're going up the first team to start us.
And here we go. All right. Thanks, everybody, for watching. Again, this is the 2024 Child's Challenge Finals. Thanks for tuning in.
Let's try this side.
So, Joe, we're off and running. Is there something about the this new tick rule that is in play here? Is that happening with this?
Yes, it is in play. And there was one stone that had to be replaced out of all 4 games from the earlier draw.
All right, not too shabby, not too shabby. Not the biggest fan of it for 5 and under events, but I think we want to be consistent with our rule play, right? So
yes,
we should stick with it.
That's what we said.
Team Fannon's now in the hack, and we have
this is Jen Polo, right?
Right, Jen.
All right. So, friends, we're going to keep most of the cameras on the 2 center sheets, as these are the feature games. But when we have scoring updates and maybe some sort of squirrely shot going on, we'll head it over to sheets A and D.
I think the ice looks like it's running fast. They're both deep into the through there.
Yeah, and there has been a lot of curl.
Yeah.
So. Alison, I was going to ask you about it. You've been around quite a bit this weekend. Anything you want to say about the ice in particular?
So maybe at the 9 a.m. draw this morning, there was a little bit less curl on the sheets.
Shot.
And then C had been the sheet with the least amount of curl.
Is it running quick?
It is very quick.
Awesome.
Yes. We were commenting during the last game that the sweepers were not put to work very much.
Took a nice stone.
Wow, that one kind of fell off a cliff there, Terry.
Yep.
Not a centerish guard.
Yep. call is for a draw behind on this shot by Jen. On it.
Well, it's going to be close from my vantage point. Did they get by?
It got by, just by. Wow. That's a very pretty shot.
Yeah, indeed. Really nice shot there. It's a shot you would expect from an A-event finalist, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah.
So Alison's up now.
One of 3 Alisons playing this weekend, plus
right,
me
Alison.
was the 4th. I know, it's
All
been
right.
very exciting.
So, guys, I was looking on the trophies and noticed that the back end for the Sweeping Beauties won this event last year. Pretty exciting for them. So I'm sure if you're playing out of Broomstones, you're hoping they get their name on there again. And also learned today, you know, everybody, this is a big weekend for the GNCC, as we also have the Francis Dykes. That's the men's 5 and under events, which are being played in Pittsburgh and in Broomstones. We also have the Gordon Emmett in Schenectady this weekend, which is the GNCC Men's Championship. One team from Bucks County is playing in the Dykes today, and in the finals, and one team from Broomstones is playing in the other Dykes final today. So could be a sweep for Broomstones and or Bucks County today.
Vika's being called to. Vika's going to try to draw behind down to the other yellow stone. That's the call.
I like that call. Woo!
Wow.
That's a pretty draw there, Terry, especially when you've got one top 4, then tucking it behind. Pretty nice.
Okay, so yeah, the skips. This is the right call. You got to clear that guard out and open it up. So Alison's going to be doing a hit now.
Yeah. Terry, I think I know about you too. Even though it's a peel, it looks like a lot of ice, but given how swingy it is, but given how swingy it is, this will avoid the jam.
Yeah.
Maybe a little too much though.
Well, who knows? We may get this may actually work out. There you go.
All right.
Plan B.
It's all about Plan Bs, isn't it?
By the way, Alison wants to give a shout out to her dad, Roger, who got her into curling, and she said he better be watching.
Hopefully for an A final.
Okay, here's second stone for Vika.
And just a quick comment about the red team on sheet C. So they're called Albany or Reunited Rocks because Shannon, their second, has just moved to this area. So she played with me in Pizza League last half.
Oh.
So she is now a Potomac curler, but that's why they're the Reunited Rocks, because they were playing together as a team in Albany.
All right, very good, very good. We are a club that does just get people coming from all over the place, aren't we?
Yes.
So here's
Heather yourself.
Including myself.
Yeah.
Heather Bonaparte, she's going to try to do the hit, I think. Oh, no, what's she doing?
And I think, Terry, you're the same, too. You played originally in Nutmeg, right?
Yes, I started off in Nutmeg.
Yeah.
That's correct.
Yeah.
And Dylan, too. He said he learned in Alaska.
Yeah.
That was a very nice split. That was a very nice shot.
Yeah.
Okay.
Terry, you like this call here? Up with hammer? Think they're playing a guard here?
Actually, I do. I mean, I think nothing like protecting what you've already got in the bank. So that's
all
good.
right.
here's Kelsey's style. That's got good weight.
It does. Seriously, I think they said it's coming down. It'll need to be.
Well,
It is. Where are we going here? Did its job, I'd say.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, here's Heather's second shot. And it's open now for her hit.
Yeah, something will go if she gets that edge. Maybe both if she gets it just right, but at least one should go if she makes contact. Also, I think she's got the best shoes on the ice right now, without question.
The pink ones?
Yes.
Yes.
Those are nice. Well, I don't know. I like that blue pair, too, on sheet music. Pretty sweet, too.
Yeah, and those ones are gold lines. I know.
Are they really?
Yeah.
Big hit there. Nice shot.
Yeah, nice shot. I don't know about you guys, but whenever I'm calling a game, I'm always astute of what the fashion is like on the ice as well.
Yes.
Don't see a lot of crazy pants today, though. Have we seen any during the event?
So the Frosty Panthers
Yes.
from Vermont, Massachusetts, that area,
Yeah.
they had tie-dyed green shirts
Oh,
and then neon green pants.
Oh, delightful.
Together.
Together.
Tops and
Fantastic.
bottom.
Here's
Yes.
Fantastic.
Kelsey's second shot. It's going to be another, looks like another guard. Lot less this time.
It's got to move quite a bit. And there it goes.
Yeah.
Boy, Alice, you said the ice was swingy, and it is swingy.
Yes.
Holy moly. That's going to settle in really well.
Wow.
Great shot.
Yep.
And there's been a lot of team jackets
I
and
noticed
team
that,
shirts as well this weekend.
Yeah. Back in my day, it was harder to do that. But now, yeah, you can get them printed up pretty quickly. What's also nice too about this finals, we've got 8 teams out there representing, well, I'd say more than 8 different clubs.
Yes.
So that's really great for the growth of the sport, and especially for 5 and under curling, and especially for the GNCC, because I don't know if you guys have noticed, but we are adding clubs right and left every single season. So it's also nice to see a nice mix of legacy clubs and newer clubs, arena clubs and dedicated clubs. Yeah, this event seems to be like a nice representation of what the GNCC is about. So happy to see it.
Yes, and there have been many comments about how fast our ice has been compared to what they were used to. So
It's a good
there's
thing.
been a little bit of a learning curve.
Yeah, I can imagine. Yeah, playing on fast ice can be quite an experience, especially when you're not really used to it.
So, Joe, it looks like Heather's going to be coming down and trying to go right in the middle here. Just a heavy draw. Well, that's a hit.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
a hit.
Oh, I think
That's a
she's
hit.
playing the red angle raise into that yellow.
Okay.
She makes that, she'll be sitting 2 with cover. Or maybe getting her. Oh, she's going to go through the port there?
Wow.
Oh. That's a good try.
Yeah.
I like the call. I like that call.
Very aggressive. I like it. Alison, what do you think?
Let's see.
What do you like here?
I mean, if they were aggressive, they could hit the red. They could save the red to hit it later. You could draw from the other side. There's enough cover.
True.
Yeah.
I think that's what they're going to
Yeah.
do.
I think that's what I would do.
Yeah.
I usually choose the draw over the hit if I can. So,
Especially if you got hammer. It's always a good, let's sink another one in and make them chase.
yep.
Wow, look at how far out that ice is really swinging.
Oh, but they're going that way.
Yeah.
Interesting. I guess if she's a little bit heavy, maybe she would tap the yellow as well. Let's find out.
Yes.
That looks light.
Yeah, it does.
It does. And it's hanging out there, too.
And over on sheet C on our side coverage, you saw the Reunited Rocks unfortunately miss on their hammer and give up a steal of 3 to the Carolina girls.
Thank you for the update, Dylan. Okay, so Terry, looks like with that miss, there's a time to capitalize here for our Red Rocks. You like this draw going to the other side? I think that's what they're looking
Yes, I do.
at. Yeah. Oh, also a solid pair of curling shoes, a custom job.
Yep.
I like those.
Mm-hmm.
They look very cushy.
Yeah.
Oh, it's over.
Okay.
Okay, this is Heather Proefrock with her last rock in end number 1 here at the 2024 Child's Challenge. This is our A event game on our feature.
It's a slow handle, which is going to make it curl even more.
For
Yes.
sure, and it is.
Oh, yeah, look at it.
Whoa, that thing's falling off a cliff. Terry, you think they can? They cannot get to that red one in the 8 foot, can they?
I don't think so.
Yeah.
It would be sort of one of those miracle shots.
Yeah.
Which it's early in the game. You could try it, but
Yeah. Kind of one of those high risk, I'd say high reward, low risk shots.
in the early ends, Joe, that's when I try to go for some of those shots. Try to, go for and try to get 4 or something. But,
It's not in the cards right now, is it?
no.
Just need to touch a good hunk of the 8 foot. Well, they're trying to figure that out.
Oh.
Oh, we got a quick scoring update on sheet A. Red took 1.
That's hashtag ban the crack.
All right, so they were forced to 1 that's the C event final. That's Ban the Cracked out of Diamond State against Broom Squad playing out of the Triangle Club.
Yeah. So I think with this ice swinging as much as it's been swinging, I don't know if you can. So Joe, it looks. What is she doing there? She's gonna raise. Is that the idea?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Wow, that's a bold call.
Yeah.
If she makes it, it's going to be an early candidate for the Moosehead Lager shot of the day. Hey, let's do it. Let's do it. It's the first end of a 5 and under A event. Let's go for it.
And Mary has actually offered to help me with anything multiple times this weekend, even though she's playing.
Really?
She's like, Alison, do you need anything?
Spirit of curling,
Yes.
right? Spirit
Yes.
of curling.
Oh, here it comes. It's got a curl.
I think it was a little too light because it kind of over-curled a scooch.
Oh.
Gallon effort. All right, so after 1, that's a force for the Sweeping Beauties. They're up 1-0. Dylan, we got a scoring update on sheet D. What's going on over there?
So it looks like Team Brantley came away with a 2-point steal. I saw them measuring, but that must have been for second. So Plan B, unfortunately, giving up a 2-point steal to start off that game.
Just want to make a quick pointer. We've got 80 people watching right now.
Wow.
That is that's the high score this weekend, I think, isn't it?
At least that I've seen.
All right.
There were a lot last night. because even though I left early, I couldn't help myself and had to tune in to see who won. And I think there was 75, 76 something logged in.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Who needs the Scotties? We got this today.
Okay, here we go.
Did you guys watch any of the Scotties yesterday, by the way?
It has been on, and during the final draw last night, Lauren and
Center line
Paul
guard.
and Brian were having regular Scotties updates.
It
was like, are you talking about what's happening here
Those last
or
3
at the
ends
Scotties?
were nuts. They were nuts.
They even joked that they'd stay on and keep commentating the Scotties game.
Oh, wow. They did not need to sweep that, I don't think. Oh, wow.
Yeah, right there with you. Right there with you, Terry.
That's a nice stone by Jen.
Well, thankfully, we don't have to worry about trying to give Scotty's updates today because Scotty's draw won't start until we're done.
Okay.
Alison, this is an 8-end. It's now an 8-end final, correct?
Yes, it is.
No longer the 10-end final?
Yes.
Okay.
And then it would be an extra end.
Okay, gotcha. Because we've been playing. Has any games gone to a skips draw?
Yes.
Yeah.
There have been at
So Heather
least
called for a
4
hit here, and I think it turns out I think Jean's a little light.
Yeah.
At least 4, and even just on the featured sheet in the 9 a.m. draw with Plan B versus Team Fabian.
Yeah.
And Jackie threw a practically perfect draw to the button that covered the pin. We had to measure it from the edge of the ring.
Whoa.
Just in case the other team threw one covering the pin so we could determine which was closest.
All right. That was a little narrow that time.
Yeah, I've been here for at least 3 draws of the button at the end of games.
Very nice.
Yeah, Terry, this one's finishing pretty well.
Yeah. That's right. Right on the center line. Beautiful shot.
Don't let it over curl.
Oh,
Good shot.
It's just off that center line, though.
I think the skips are going to discuss that just to confirm.
why is that important, Joe? Is this a new rule? Is that part of the new rule?
Yep. Can't move it off the center line. The skips have to agree if it's on the center line or not.
They do have a speed square available to make use if it's really close and they can't tell.
So there is a way to measure.
I'll be.
Yeah, they've got I think 4 of them out there. Each end, both sides of the shed on both ends.
Yeah, they need to sweep that.
Well, we'll find out if they agreed whether or not it's on the center line, because this is going to hit the rock.
Yeah.
And
Didn't work out too bad for
no, it actually worked
Team
out okay.
Fannon.
Yeah. Well, nobody blinked an eye, so I guess it was not on the center line.
And even if it was, they could elect
To keep it?
to keep it where it lies.
Yeah. Yeah, that went up pretty good for Bucks County there. Guarding their own shot and throwing another one out to the wings.
Okay, Vika's going to be asked to draw in again.
Sweepers on it early, throwing to the sweepers clearly, but I think if they get it over, this is going to turn out pretty nice. But man, it is, Alison, holy, this is swingy ice.
Yes.
What did they do?
Ask Eric.
Well, I can tell you that they flooded last weekend,
Yeah, that's right.
and they also textured the rocks on Sunday.
Right, I
Yes.
forgot they textured the rocks.
Ah.
Did any of you play this week after they textured? I've been gone
Yeah.
for 2
I
weeks.
played twice.
And
It's been swingy all week.
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah. On Wednesday night, I played on D, and some stones were called from closer
gonna
to the
peel the
hog
guard.
line
Heather's-
than the tee line.
Heather's she wants to peel the guard here. Oh. Oh. Almost got the run back there.
Yeah. All right, not too bad. Takes 2 out of play, makes that guard higher, so it's going to be slightly less effective. Pretty good shot. It's nice to see 500 teams calling peels. You didn't see that a lot, at least when I was playing 500. an effective tool.
A draw in again. Here it comes. Wow.
Boy, look at that thing continue to finish. All right, it's buried. It's deep, but it's buried. Not a bad shot. Sitting 3. Kind of digging that position if I'm yellow right now.
Okay, Heather says let's get rid of that that guard again.
So normally we have our microphones at both ends of the sheet, but this weekend it seems like our microphone that's here at the home end is not working or isn't working very well, so it's hard to hear.
Oh, man.
Oh, there you go.
Solid peel with a bonus takeout.
So
And stick.
That's
Yeah.
that's why it's really easy to hear the skips in the odd ends,
Yeah.
but it's really hard to hear them in the even ends.
I see. I see.
And you might have, and I kind of noticed it when we were piping,
Okay.
doing the piping, because I had to, just when you were trying to talk to everybody, I had the near one boosted to the max and nothing was working, so I had to boost
And I felt like I was shouting.
Yeah.
Maybe next time we'll get a volunteer to operate a boom mic along the near catwalk, and they can just stand there and hold it all the time.
Well, someone had said I could have used the microphone with the speaker if I'd wanted to.
Oh, yeah, that's true. I forgot about that. Maybe if we have the boom mic, they can accidentally playfully tap them on the top of the head occasionally. I'm sure the skips will love that.
Yeah.
This looks like it's not a DJI microphone.
The other thing they loved apparently last night, they told me today that, so I've been going out with the electronic measuring device for the tiebreakers.
Yeah.
And I've been very cognizant of when I have it level that my hand is covering the laser. But apparently last night I had it under my arm because I was doing something else, and so I kept moving, and the laser was apparently swinging across the whole ice sheet.
So Kelsey just threw in for another sitting 3 again. That was a really nice.
Yeah, that was a good split.
Yep.
I told them I must have thought it was off.
Terry, it seems to me so far with the way that who is this? Bucks County's been throwing. Their weight control has been really nice so far on draws.
It has. It's really been tough on Heather so far.
Yeah. There goes one.
That's how you take care of that, you know?
There goes the
All right.
second. Oh, it just sticks around in the back.
Yep.
Heck of a shot, though.
Center, too. We can get rid of the center guard for you, too. Yeah. Whatever you want. Why don't we just throw this way, and if I'm narrow or wide or whatever, we get something.
Yeah, you can hear the skip from Sheet D, who's in the
Yes.
hack. That's Jackie Sharp from one of our local curlers.
All right, here's Mary's first out.
Yeah, Jackie's not afraid to change the shot from the hack.
I'll try a rear draw.
Oh, and they're peeling a high guard. Wow. It worked.
Same shot, less
They squeak by that. Great shot.
Nice shot.
Oh, and Bite sticks around
I'm
for a
sorry,
bite.
Kelsey.
Oh, yeah.
Kelsey, that was a
Another
nice shot.
stuck around.
Yeah. Joe, can you see if that's second shot?
From my vantage point, I think it is. I think it's second, yes.
Wow.
Because it looks like the red one on our right there's a little edge of it outside of the 12-foot, and I think the red or the yellow that was just thrown in is fully in the 12-foot. That's a heck of a shot there by Kelsey Spiker.
And Kelsey is from Chesapeake.
Yes.
If you haven't said that.
Yeah, we mentioned that in the
Okay.
lineup. I'm glad we got that piece of information.
Yeah.
So here's Heather's shot. A little heavy.
What I like about the setup is that the team who has yellow in their logo is throwing yellow, and the team who has some red stuff is throwing red rocks. That happened last night too during the Scotties when Ontario was throwing red and Manitoba was throwing yellow.
Yep.
Oh, I loved it. I loved it. I don't know if that drives any other curlers nuts when, you know, if you're wearing like a yellow jersey, you're throwing red, and if you're wearing a red jersey, you're throwing yellow. Maybe it's just me, I don't know, but.
I'm not going there, Joe. Okay, so they're going to have a conference here. Mary's going to come down and talk it over.
Terry, what do you like here?
You know, they've got so much. They're really in a great spot right now. I'd actually like to think about bringing it over to the other side. I would spread the wealth a little bit more. You'd want to be like a shot rock on the edge of the red over on the, and just split the house.
Sure. Sure.
A red does have hammer, you know, Joe.
So we didn't comment on what was going on over on C, but they finished their second end, and unfortunately, Reunited Rocks giving up a big steal again.
Too bad.
So they've given up 3-point steals twice now, and it's now 6-0.
Okay. Oh, and it's hidden. Yes.
That's all. I think that's pretty heavy.
Yeah. Oh, but they're calling the sweep.
Yeah. Can't hurt it. Can't hurt it. Yeah.
And I just noticed that Vika has her ankles bare. And there was someone in the earlier draw that also had pants that were like 3/4 length, and they had bare ankles.
Ooh, that's chilly.
So it is chilly.
Having played in a kilt one time, I can concur that once any bare skin gets out in the curling shed, it's a wee bit chilly.
I mean, I curl in a short sleeve shirt, but I don't think that's quite as bad.
Nah.
So, Joyce, Heather thinking about trying to do a double here, hit off that, and then.
I think the more likely call is just try to hit and roll behind. But now that she's adjusted the broom, I mean, I kind of like going with the other turn and just kind of doing like a lightweight hit and then curling to the right side. Kind of continue to keep things open. I mean, goal one is just to get rid of it, right? Bucks County's put them in a position where they need to chase right now. So throw it in there. Make the hit, at least stick around somehow. Worst case scenario, you're looking at a fourth if everything turns out as they need, as it should. But if she can hit and get under cover, then that's going to put some pressure on Bucks County to make a good draw. Let's see what happens. I'm interested to see what the call is with this turn. Maybe she's going to try to throw right across the face of it?
Could be.
I mean, it could curl that much.
Ooh, it's not moving at all.
No, it's not. Oh, and she doesn't have much handle either. I'm surprised.
That was the risk going that way. You've got less sheet to work with. And that's going to be, that's where I would look to have my shooter.
Yeah.
So that's an unfortunate miss for Broomstones. So let's see if Bucks County can capitalize. Yep, love that call. Tighten up the scoring area, put it in the center. Bucks sitting 3 right now as things stand.
Wow. All right, that's pretty much, they're just trying to draw into that, rest on that other stone.
Yeah.
Oh, we had a slip on sheet C, but it looks like she managed not to burn the rock.
And she's okay. Nodding yes, and she's okay.
laughing, yeah.
All right, good.
I think it's more embarrassment
Yeah.
than anything.
Yeah.
Yes. Just while she's throwing, we've got, it looks like Hammer is on sheet D. This is going to be a draw against a bunch. And it's going to rest on the back four. Great draw there for Team Plan B out of Potomac. It's now
Here's
2-1.
Mary's drawing in turn. Got plenty.
Yeah, Mary's off. Mary's calling him off with the back.
No.
Ooh, that looks heavy, Terry.
You're so pretty. That's hard. That was committed.
I don't
Yeah,
think she
it's
wanted
a
that.
lot
No.
deeper.
No, she didn't want that.
Alrighty, it's a pressure draw against four. I think we've all been in this position before, and it's no fun.
There were multiple last draw as
Yeah.
well.
Yeah.
Oh
Whoa!
my gosh.
Oh,
Blimey.
oh. Whoa!
Wow.
All right, so that appeared to be
That rock came in from sheet A.
a bullet from sheet A that went across the house in sheet B, knocked over a player on sheet A, and nearly knocked over a player on sheet C. It appears that everyone is okay. No. Yeah, nothing was touched on sheet.
Yeah, no stones were touched. You're good.
No, you're good. Yeah, that was
Yeah.
the players on
Just
sheet
people.
B asking if any rocks were touched. Yes, it scared the hell out of all of us too, Mary. I have never seen anything like that.
And Mary is the ICU nurse. She has been worried about everything.
And so that was the result of the Hammer coming in on sheet A.
Yeah.
The hashtag ban the crack picked up another steal of 2 after a.
But that must have been I don't know. I didn't see that. That must have been a missile.
Yeah, well, it got. I think it was coming off of A. Somebody on B tried to stop it and then actually accelerated it on accident.
Oh, gotcha. Because it nearly it nipped the heel of a woman on sheet C,
Yeah.
who was the person who fell over in the last shot.
Yeah.
Let's keep her upright, please.
Yes.
Yes.
Please. All right. Back to the action. Terry, what do we got here?
So Heather's going to be doing an in-turn, draw to the button, or she's got some backing here that she's going to be against. So the idea is that we have a skip shot here to win the end against 4.
That was a very good shot.
And there's some laughter on the ice. Yes.
You think, though, if you're the skip, that kind of messes with your head a little bit? It kind of throws off your rhythm?
Deep breath.
Yes.
Rogue rocks are certainly a hazard when you have no dividers between the sheets.
No.
Yeah, I'm right there with you, Terry. It looks heavy.
Maybe not. Maybe it's a good call. Okay, no, they're
Prove us
Oh,
wrong.
they're all
Come on,
swooping.
guys.
Go.
Nice much better.
Gotta touch 4.
Oh.
I don't know.
It looks
It
yellow,
looks
but
yellow.
I think they
Yeah.
might bust out the measure for that.
That's a really good try against 4. That is a pressure
Nope,
shot.
they decided.
Kicking away. Okay. Wow. Heck
Great
of an
sweeping.
effort. Heck of an effort by Heather Proefrock. That's a tough draw.
Came up half an inch short on that
Yep.
one.
But really reduced a big potential score.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Cut them way back.
yes.
Okay, here's Jen's first shot. Center line guard.
Good advice.
Oh, yeah,
Good
the broom
advice.
is almost on the sideline.
Yeah, that can be a bit of a mind no when you're trying to aim out that far. I'm actually kind of digging picking up this skip band. here
Yeah,
on
but
the-
look
on the
at it
backside.
curl.
Yeah, that's crazy. It's really motoring.
Wow. Wow.
Look at that. Wow.
Almost to the center line.
Yeah, it's almost touching the pin.
Oh, I can't wait to play on this tomorrow.
Here's Jean's first down.
Yes, we. Yes, it does. This is mine. Hey.
Let it curl. Yep. Let it curl. There you go.
Wow.
Wow.
Wow, that thing.
Yeah.
There must have been a bit of a light handle on that too, I would imagine. I mean,
Yeah.
I'd say, Terry, it's really important to put some handle on this. You can't, if you're going to have light handle on it, it's going to slide 7 feet.
Yeah, our ice maker said that this ice really is punishing to lazy handles.
Yeah.
Jen's doing it in.
Very nice. Very, very nice.
Nice positive rotation. She has very good positive rotation.
Yeah, she does.
on
That
her
looks like a
handle.
good looking rock there.
And they're sweeping hard. Finally putting the sweepers to use.
Like the way it could have used a little bit more curl,
Yeah.
but with this ice, it could be effective. You don't know.
So she's asked Jen to curl in again. Better handle this time. And I think quite a bit more weight.
Yep, that one's going to sail. Oh, wait a minute.
no,
Wait a minute. It
no,
checked
it's-
down. Wow. Wow. I didn't see that coming. Even when it got past the hog line, I thought that was going to skirt through. Shows what I know.
Good thing it hit that stone.
Indeed. Although it did tap that yellow one behind the guard that she threw. But it's
look at
behind the T line too, so it's also freezable. I like this call though. This hit just, you know, up to just start getting rid of stuff. Force is good.
All right, Vika's got a nice stone here. I think a hit and stick it looks like.
And roll behind. That's great. Good shot. I like that line call. Skip called it right out of the hand, and clearly they needed it, and they held the line pretty nice. Good shot.
Nice shot, Vika. I'm going to give you more ice.
Okay,
We've eclipsed 80 viewers.
Allison's
Oh,
going to
okay.
draw in here.
Yeah.
Thanks again, everybody, for tuning in to the YouTube channel here at Potomac Curling Club. This is the A event finals for the 2024 Child's Challenge. We've got Sweeping Beauties curling out of Broomstones against Team Fannon playing out of Bucks.
And Mary has some fans here in the audience. So
All right.
I was helping them out yesterday with some curling explanations.
Very nice. As what a good curler does when they
Yes.
see people checking out the games.
And you don't want it in the back of the house, okay? Anything up here.
We all become pretty popular during these events, and certainly especially during a little thing called the Olympics.
Yes.
We're we're part of the in crowd then.
So Mary's asking for, I think, a guard at the top of the house from Vika.
Yep, love that call. Don't have hammer, control the front of the house. probably trickier than most games to throw a center line guard given how swingy and fast it is.
Yeah.
It's a good test for a 5 and under front end player.
Any player, Joe.
Touche, Terry, touche.
Oh, that's true. Oh, tough.
Sounds like there's a raucous hockey game
Yeah,
going
lots
on.
of noise from
my
the hockey
word.
ice.
I usually don't hear it that
Here
loud.
comes
out.
Alison.
No.
She's got a chance here for. Oh, I don't know. We'll see.
Draw weight.
Needs to be
See,
draw weight,
yeah. Yeah. Yes. They came off for just a second.
It really is weight
Yeah.
sensitive.
Well, that's good for second.
Not a bad spot, because if they try to hit, there's certainly some jam possibilities. If they don't, it's tappable, splittable. There's a lot you can do with that rock.
So did I just hear Mary say that she wants top 8? Is that the call?
Yes, and then guard is fine
Okay.
if it's short.
Always good to tell your shooter about what's the pro side miss. I like that.
Keep coming. I think you can get to the house.
Kelsey still.
Wow. They're going to get behind it. Wow.
Wow.
What a beaut. What a great draw. Now, they are pretty close together, so it makes the run,
Yep.
you know, not hard. I mean, never any shot. A shot's never 100% guaranteed. But it looks like they're going to not deal with that and maybe try to, I guess, chip that away. Given where the
Yeah.
broom is. It risks the jam, though, on the back yellow. Let's see what happens.
Good weight.
I think she just pitched it out. Like the weight's a little too wide.
That's through.
Terry, what are you calling here if you skip? What do you like?
I'm going to try to get rid of that red. I need to get scoring, so. But she's going to draw you.
And on C, it looks like we have the hammer shot here from Reunited Rocks.
Oh. Can I come up short here? Okay. She's giving her less ice. I think she takes same weight, same shot, just a little less ice.
Oh, that was a really good try on sheet C to
Yeah.
move that yellow off the button, but unsuccessful. Yellow's going to take one more. So they're up by a touchdown with the extra point
That was a
now.
little wide this time.
That is the B event final. That's Albany versus Charleston.
And the Charleston team is half Charlotte, I believe.
Oh, okay. So that makes
So
at
it's
least
like a Carolinas team.
Gotcha. So that makes at least 10 clubs represented on the ice today. Fantastic. Fantastic.
And that's Jackie again that you hear. I've curled with her frequently, so
Yep.
her voice always is popping out for me.
She's got a good set of pipes.
Yes.
Yeah,
But you needed a skip.
Yeah, she's all the way over on sheet D, and the microphone is right on the line between B and C. So her voice carries pretty well.
So I think Mary's opted to draw in here, even with the center line guard. She's got 2. It makes sense.
We've got Hammer on D. What's the situation going on over there, guys? Can't quite. We got a lot. I see a lot of rocks in play. Hard to see from my vantage
And
point.
Brantley has the hammer.
So Brantley's currently sitting 1 in the 4-foot.
Just trying to sneak another one in and maybe a heavy draw. Oh, if she pops
Yeah.
that out,
If she bumps her shot rock a little bit, she might push the Yellowstone behind it
could be 3.
back enough to get 3,
Yeah.
possibly
Could be 4.
4, depending on how far it goes.
Thank you, Dylan, for providing the overhead camera view for this shot. I gotta say, guys, I think we do have one of the best.
Oh,
One of the best.
that I think is really close, but I think it may have done it. So that may be 4.
Oh boy, that was a beaut. I think it
Wow.
is.
So
Wow.
they're
That's a
being
heck of a shot.
careful. Oh no, they came to an agreement. I think it was 4. We'll confirm when they hang, but yeah.
Yeah, I've never been to another club that has commentators, Joe.
Not like this. No, there's a couple that do, but nothing with the multiple camera angles.
And yes, it was a
And-
4.
You know, we've got a lot of volunteers who are work on that stuff.
Okay, here's a
to
big
make this
shot.
the best as possible.
Here she goes. She's got to draw in.
Like Ken Clark.
Yes. Who's playing at the Dykes this weekend?
Is he?
Yes.
Nice. As he should. If you are a 5 and under player, if your budget and time allow, get out there and play as much as you possibly can. I mean, Alison and I think we've certainly played in our share of Bonspiels.
Oh, wow.
Nothing beats it.
That was a nice shot by
Well, we
by-
discussed
by
earlier
her.
that I believe I only played in 1 5 and under.
Huh?
They weren't
I've only
that,
played in 3.
that much of a thing.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
And I didn't even know about 5 and unders.
Yeah.
I was just recruited. A team needed a skip,
Yeah.
and I said, "Alison, come please skip this
Yeah.
team." I didn't know anyone,
Yeah.
but I know I played in it because I have a pin. I took home some medal.
Nice.
Yeah.
But I mean, even when you get past the 5 and unders, like just if you can, just
Oh, yeah.
get out there and play. You know.
Yeah.
I mean, I got friends all up and down the East Coast, just solely from playing in Bonspiels, right? You make great memories. You have a lot of fun. This is the spirit of curling right here. Is Bonspiels just like this? So we're happy that we're able to host this, and we're happy that everyone is here and checking us out and coming to play at Potomac. And we hope you guys see more of these women to come back and play at other events in the future.
And a perfect example was me traveling to Idaho for the Sawtooth Outdoor Bonspiel this January, which was my
Mary
fourth
needs to
time.
do a
I
guard
hadn't
here.
been for a handful of years, and I saw so many Boise curlers who remembered me from skipping other teams.
Oh,
They were like,
fantastic.
"Alison, you're back! It's so exciting!"
Nice.
Yes.
Nice. Max, we appreciate the compliment. Yeah, thanks. We love what we're doing out here. We're really enjoying watching these games, and happy to share it with the rest of the country here on our wonderful YouTube channel. Again, this is the Potomac Curling Club and the 2024 Child's Challenge. You're watching the A event finals.
That's a little too high a guard, by the way, Joe,
Yeah.
I think here. I think Heather
Yeah.
still has a shot. And
She sure
try
does.
And come back and get 2, so or even 3.
Yeah, it did not curl enough.
Which is one of the few times we can say that.
Yes. Yes. Did not curl enough.
Weight control is going to be paramount here.
Yes.
This is not an easy shot, but it's not. It's certainly a makeable shot. So this will be for 3.
Over on sheet A, they just hung their third end score. The Broom squad is on the board. They picked up a 1.
And more importantly, there were no rogue rocks this end that were scurrying across the rest of the sheet.
Excellent.
Everyone's heads and heels are safe.
And the warm room here has pretty much cleared out. I think most of the teams drove. So
Yeah.
if they'd lost,
Out they go.
they took the advantage of
Okay,
getting
here
an
it is.
early start.
Here's Heather's shot.
Ooh, big positive
Yeah.
release there.
Yeah, she's got it. That's major weight.
Oh, it's got to clear that card.
Oh!
It did.
Oh, but hit their own.
Hit their own.
She should get. She should
But
But
it's
that might
second.
be
No,
close.
it's second. That's definitely 1 yellow.
Terry, did you think she needed to pop it that hard? Like put that extra ump on it? I thought she was fine with just a bit more.
Oh, they're going to measure,
Lower weight on
but
it.
that looks like 1 yellow to me.
Yeah. Yeah, Terry, did you think she needed to throw with that heavy weight, or you think she could have dialed it back a bit?
Given how much it's swinging,
Yeah.
I mean, I think that I can understand giving it the extra.
A valid
extra
point.
weight.
A very valid point.
It doesn't really move that much at that weight.
All righty, guys. So how good are we guessing who's going to win the measurement here? What do you think? Dylan, you're first. What do you like?
I said yellow.
All right, Terry, what do you like?
I like red.
Allison?
It's so hard with this angle. I know.
Trust your gut.
Maybe red.
I think it's red too.
So
But boy, it is hard.
I'm the lone dissenter.
You
am
are
I?
the lone dissenter.
Okay, well, guess we'll see.
Yes, we will see.
I have a pretty good track record.
Yeah.
We're just cooling off the measure right now behind the hack, so we'll see.
What do you mean by that?
Oh.
Cooling it off. What do you mean?
Oh, so they set it down on the ice behind the hog or behind the hack, just so that when they set it down, because it's made of metal and it's been hanging up on the wall, that they don't want it melting a band into the ice or the pin melting into the pin.
What do we need here? Do they need me?
I don't.
Do you need me?
No, they're
Okay. You're
No.
good? Okay.
I think they're asking the skips to come down.
Oh,
which is
okay.
odd because
It is odd.
Yeah.
Yes, it's usually a vice responsibility.
Maybe.
Is it malfunctioning? Lots of drama on this sheet.
well, one of the curlers
Well,
is
they-
about to come
they
out
d-
into the warm room.
Yeah. Ashley required on the ice now.
Okay. So Alison is actually going to go out and perform that
Allison.
measure, I guess.
Yep.
Nope, they're
Nope.
fine. Okay, they're
So
good.
Mary says
They're fine.
Allison doesn't have to go out. All right. Allison, you're okay.
Oh, they were concerned about the fact that the
So-
whole device has a little tilt to it, which, yeah. We could stand to maybe get a replacement for that one, because I know exactly what they're
we've
talking
got
about.
we have an old one and then we have a
Slightly
not
newer one.
as old one.
Yeah, but still not the new nice ones. So Mindy in the chat is saying that she thinks it's yellow because of where the pin is.
That's a homer call right there.
Yeah. The official in me is saying they're going the wrong way around the circle. And
Kick it.
Oh,
through.
look.
Okay.
Oh, well then.
All
You're
right.
right.
Well.
Dylan was right.
Dylan proving us wrong.
vindication. Oh, and we have a commenter saying lasers are fun for measures.
Lasers are fun, period.
Yes,
Yes.
I would agree.
Except for when I was apparently blinding everyone yesterday.
Oh, yeah, that
I swear it was an
chestnut.
accident.
Uh-huh. That's what they all say.
Good save, Allison. Good save.
So Jen's going to be throwing her basics. Hopefully her center line guard. She's been terrific today.
Yeah, she's been throwing a good game.
In between B and C, we have the skips standing almost shoulder to shoulder.
Just calling them off.
So, Alison, have we mentioned on any of the broadcasts yet about a little bit of the history of this event?
No, we haven't. Because
Can we?
Of course.
All right, good.
I'm not prepared, so go ahead.
I queued this up from the GNCC website, and I'll just read it, throughout this end. So it goes, while watching the Francis Dykes competition in Utica, New York in 1989, a group of women curlers asked, why was there not an equivalent competition for women with 5 or fewer years experience?
Exactly.
Right. So Bill Rotten was Utica's GNC representative at the time and was tasked with approaching the executive committee to sanction a women's bonspiel. The GNCC accepted this new bonspiel at their annual meeting in 1990, and the inaugural event was scheduled the following season. Petrycheva donated the pins the first year and recruited Gwen Grillo to design a pin specific to the event. Mrs. Roten and Miss Grillo have donated the pins ever since. Guys, I don't know if you guys know Gwen Grillo. She is an absolute gem. If there is any person that you'll ever meet who is more dedicated to grassroots curling in the United States, it is Gwen. So I just want to put that plug out there for what it's worth. So anyway, the next paragraph, the first women's challenge at 4 events was held at Norfolk Curling Club in 1991. 8 teams participated. Every team made the finals, obviously. Elizabeth Childs watched the game from a chair in the backboards at the away end. Mrs. Grillo asked if Mrs. Childs, if she would lend her name to the bonspiel. Her prompt and empathetic response was, "No, I'm not dead yet."
Nice.
In 2010, the year after Mrs. Childs passed away, the Women's Challenge was renamed in her honor. So there you go.
Oh,
And it looks like the stone that was just thrown here on B lost its
picked
handle.
to hell.
It went
Picked, yep.
sideways,
Yeah.
and then it came back.
Yeah. So anyway, that's just a little bit of history of the Child's Challenge. And we had mentioned briefly at the start that the 4 awards are named for the first event, Peggy Roten, who we just talked about. Gwen Grillo is the B event, named after the B event. The C event, Lorraine Wood, she's named after that from National Curling Club because she also donated some of the pins. And Shelley Dropkin, the 4th event, recognizes Shelley from Broomstones for serving as the first chairperson of the challenge. And that has been your history lesson for the day. Let's get back to the
And
game.
we did not have any Utica teams this year, but
Really?
the other clubs, Nashua,
Wow.
Broomstones,
That's a
have had
surprise.
teams. Yes.
One of our GNCC legacy clubs.
A little heavy. A little heavy. Nice job, though.
Well, yellow's in good shape here, up 3 without, and a nice center guard and another off-center guard. So Mary is wisely going to call a come around and continue to put the pressure on Broomstones to chase. Christine's asking for a Sheet C update. It's 7-0. What's that? Which team is up 7-0? I can't.
Carolina girls.
Carolina girls.
Well, that's good. See both skips sweeping very hard.
Yes.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we're on Skips Rocks, but not quite the hammer on Sheet C. Is that right, Dylan? I can't quite.
Yeah, this should be Yellow's last round.
Yellow's last rock, okay.
All right, here's Allison's first down.
Sweepers are leaving it alone, usually a sign it could be a wee bit heavy.
ice has remained very, very quick.
For sure. This is the third one in a row down the side that's gone deep. I wonder if it's starting to speed up even more.
Well, it's probably warming up outside.
Yeah.
It's up to 42 this morning. I think was like 28 or 29. So.
Aha.
So Mary's at Vika, I think, to do the hit here.
Like that call. We got hammer on sheet C. Albany drawing, sitting at least 2, possibly 3 if she makes this. Maybe
Sitting
4?
3.
She's sitting 3, okay.
Yeah, it looks like 3.
It's going to be tight.
Oh, and it crashed. But they'll be able to put points on the board now.
There we go.
So it's a nice hit by Vika. She made her shot. That's about the same, Alison. So
Yeah, sweepers aren't touching it again. That looks really quick.
Yeah.
yep.
The Broomstones having a little trouble capitalizing on the situation. Bucks County sitting 1 without and a nice center guard. Love that call.
Draw in.
Yeah,
Up top of the house.
yeah. I don't mind that. You go high, that's okay.
Yep. You can always do the angle raise.
Yep.
Okay, here's Kelsey's first shot. It's really starting to curl. Again, it's really
Yeah, and slowing down.
Yep.
I think it's going to hit.
Maybe split here.
All right, any of those center guards are like double center guards? Now we've got one of those. Still gives them both teams to come around. Plenty of curl, so they can easily get around both those guards, I think. All right, Broomstones has had a little tricky problem trying to make this draw, so let's see what happens. They're not touching it again. Does that mean it's heavy again? Let's find out. Sure looks like it from my vantage point, but it's really cutting out and coming
what
down.
happened there? Did that pick?
Well, I don't
oh my
It's
gosh.
not much handle.
Oh, but it's still
Yeah.
heavy.
Maybe on the back here, it'll settle down actually on the. I think they're shot now.
Yeah.
Sure are.
It looks like more. You think it's lighter?
Dylan, we got hammer on sheet D, if my eyes do not deceive me.
Yep, looks like it.
And is it 1 yellow right now?
It looks like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a pile of rocks in the
Yeah.
fourth foot.
Yep, that's 1 yellow. Plan B's trying to see if they can come in and get a second. But
That's a tricky draw.
They would need a lot more weight.
yeah, because they got a
Oh.
no. That's gonna come up short.
A gallon effort there. That was a really tough. That was a tough draw to make. That was pretty darn close. Anyway, back to the action here on sheet B. Again, this is the A event final. Sweeping Beauties out of Broomstones against Team Fannon, playing out of the Bucks County Curling Club. Yes, thank you.
She's drawn down to the red rock.
I like that call.
Yes.
Yeah, I like that call quite a bit. Keep playing that side that Broomstones has been having trouble with. Keep forcing them over there.
You can do it. I've seen it. I've seen it with my eyes.
Love to hear the positive
Yes.
enforcement. No, I'm good. Just got offered some more Drambuie from Andy Dunham. We thank you very much, Andy, for offering that to us. Cheers, Alison. You guys put on a great bonspiel this weekend. So
Slot Chavaz, they say in Scotland.
I'm assuming this draft. I don't know what actually. What is this? What did we just? What did we were just given something. Let's give it a shot.
A wee dram.
Is this Malort?
That's pretty.
Yeah, it's Malort.
Oh God.
Is that what this is? Oh my gosh. Oh, people.
Friends.
Wow.
Friends.
Jamie Belfontaine playing jokes on us.
Friends.
Yeah.
Your plucky.
Andy brought that over very nicely.
Your plucky
Did you want
color
some Drambuie?
color commentator was just given a shot at something, and I, being the fool that I am, didn't question it and took it, and it was Malort.
Yes, I tasted it and knew.
It was my first one.
Oh boy.
Well, welcome to the club, Terry.
It gets worse as it goes along, Terry. That was, I think, my third or fourth. Oh boy.
Mindy's asking if it was Jello shooter roulette.
It was not Jello.
It was
shooter
shot
roulette.
roulette.
It was shot
roulette. Oh boy. And hey, we're at 100 viewers.
Wow.
Thank you everyone for tuning in to the YouTube channel here at the National Capital Curling Center, home of the Potomac Curling Club. We got 100 viewers for our A event finals here for the 2024 Child's Challenge. Thanks for checking us out.
And Joe and Terry, if you didn't know, so the Jello shooter roulette this weekend was a 1 in 8 chance of getting a Jello shot with Malort. So you could buy 8, and
Now-
7 were vodka, and the 8th was Malort.
That's one, that's brilliant. And two, I've seen you with Malort.
Always.
This is your doing,
Always.
isn't it?
It is my doing, yes.
Oh,
Yes.
This is
Sorry
awful.
to all of you.
yeah.
Really
it's
awful.
pretty bad, isn't it?
Yes, but I love it.
I know.
I love it.
Okay, here's Barry's first
Oh,
shot.
it just stays. It just stays with you.
Yeah.
And then with Jamie, you know, that just egging it on. So
Yeah. Andy offered me one too, and I'm like, no,
She's
I'm not.
way light.
I'm,
Oh, man.
I'm
They
not
gotta
gonna
pound
do
this
that.
They got to sweep this one.
Didn't
She's
even know
way
it was
light.
Malort. Thank God.
Yes and no.
I think Jamie may have recruited Andy to do his dirty work.
yes.
So did you get I assume you've had some players who've never had Malort before, and you got to
Yes.
christen them, so to speak?
Yes.
Yeah. Did they have the same reaction as Terry and I did?
Yes.
Okay, very good. Isn't that kind of the point?
Yes.
All right. Very good.
Even when I bought the bottle for this event, the person who sold it to me said, "Oh, isn't this only like just used for like the bad reaction?" It's like generally yes,
This is prank liquor?
yes, but also it's specifically the bad job drink.
Yeah.
So if you hog it, you score points for the other team. If you,
Oh, no.
Oh,
We had- just
okay.
had a-
We got a fall
Okay.
on sheet C.
yes,
Okay.
All right. All right, Alison. Just turn off the... All right, we'll have a break in the action here where we have somebody who's injured on the ice.
All right, friends, we're going to head back to the action here. I don't know if you just saw in the chat, but we had a player on sheet C just take a quick fall. She looks like she landed on a handle on her side, but she's currently sitting on the bench. Looks like she just got the wind knocked out of her. So we're going to continue the broadcast and continue play. Thanks for sticking with us. And yeah, she seems to be doing all right. Again, just looks like she just got the wind knocked out of her. Just kind of fell on a handle, which I'm sure if any of you have done before, hurts like hell. But she's talking, sitting on the boards. Looks like she's doing okay.
So Mary is going to be coming in here. I think she had some time to try to tap up here.
So I know that while we were away, they did a measure on sheet A, but they haven't hung that score, so I don't know what the result of it was.
Yellow threw the first rock, so yellow got something out of it, but I couldn't
Yeah, they were
quite
already
tell
sitting
what.
one prior to that because they had one in the forefoot, and they were measuring, I think, for a possible second.
A gallant effort there on B, just a little too heavy.
Right.
I do like the call, though, because she also kept her guard out there.
So I think Heather thinks that she's got a better feel for coming from the other side, even though I just think she should have a better backing on if she came down the other way. So this is for 2.
Correct, yeah. Got a draw for 2, put him right back in the game. Just needs to get just a touch the 8-foot, and they'll be back in business.
She's got backing. Just needs to curl and get past that front guard. It's a little heavy.
It's a little heavy and that one surprisingly hasn't curled much either, probably because it is too heavy.
Yeah, too heavy.
That is going to... Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
Oh.
That checked... Oh, I thought it was going to check down. That's just going to be a single for Broomstones.
But they're starting to climb back in,
Starting to climb back in it,
That's
yeah.
what it takes. You got to turn around and start climbing.
Getting that first point is big.
Yeah.
It is big.
It is.
Especially when you kind of started like the whole death by 1,000 cuts, steal, steal, steal. I'm sorry, 4 steal, steal.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So, we're nice and tight here, as we hopefully like to see on our feature game and our A event finals. 3-1 to the halfway point. And let's get cracking with the second half of our game.
And Jean's really she's in the hack. She's ready to go. So maybe they've got a little bit of a momentum swing there.
Dylan, they hung the score on sheet A. Tell us what happened.
So it looks like it was just a score of 1.
All right.
So they had that 1 in the forefoot, and then when they did the measure, they must have determined red was closer.
So G's been a little heavy most of the day, and this time.
Could you get him to...
Oh.
Okay, so Mary now has decided she wants to start to play it clean. So she's asking, I think, for the hit here. Curling a lot.
Oh, I can't believe that.
Wow.
Did that. I thought they had it all day.
Yeah.
Man, shows you the swinginess of the ice. And again, not your typical shot the lead is throwing with a hit. I thought they had it. That just shows you how swingy this ice has been. Holy moly.
So Jean's second shot. Coming the other way. Wow, it's really swinging.
Yeah.
Those are 2 nice lead stones.
Yeah, for sure. Those are 2 nice lead stones. especially if you're looking to maybe score a steal out of here. Not necessary, but it certainly would help when you're down 2 halfway through. Yeah, 2 good rocks there by our lead.
All right, so Mary's is asking Jen to throw like basically a double here. So.
Well, I think the call is actually a draw to the wings.
Oh, is it a draw to the wings?
Yeah.
Okay. Is that you can't really hit anything until
red?
Once bitten, twice shy, my friend.
Jamie's trying to get us more booze. And we're all like, no, not after you just gave us Malort.
That's a perfect draw there to the top 8.
Yes. Okay, here's Alison's first stone.
Love the weight on this one.
Yeah.
Like you said, Terry, you got to throw a bit more up weight to make these hits. Looking good. All right.
And rolls behind. Oh, look at that.
Pretty good team shot there.
Yeah.
Like the throwers line, the weight, the sweepers, the line call. It was a good team shot. Terry, I like where Broomstone's sitting right now. They got a pie. They got 2 rocks in the house. They got a guard. Bucks is chasing.
It's really textbook.
Yeah, this has been a good end so far for Broomstones.
Here's Vika's shot, though.
But as we know, 1 rock can change the whole end.
Good weight.
Let's see what happens.
Oh, she's going to get past that guard.
And then she's going to clip that shot rock out. That's a beaut.
Yep.
And it's going to stick around on the wings. Great shot. Alison,
Yes.
you're back.
I am back.
You doing all right?
Yes. No ambulance is coming.
All right, good.
Yes.
Good. I had mentioned, we shut the cameras down a little bit, mentioned that she just took a tumble, landed on a rock, but it appears that she seems to be okay.
A lot of weight.
All
Another
things
good hit.
considered,
All things considered.
right? But it did
Yes.
look like it was kind of a gnarly,
Yeah.
yeah. Anyway,
Just didn't need to be swept there, I thought. Oh, well.
and then we're gonna have Hammer here on sheet C coming up here. Dylan, what's the story? What do you got?
So it looks like, hold on, let's just switch to the house. Oh, red is currently sitting with 3 right in a row. One touching the button, 1 in the 4, 1 right in the back 8.
Oh, this is a big shot for yellow.
Yeah.
Then. Is this just a throw and make hopefully some things go away?
On B?
Yeah, on C.
On C.
They got the hammer on C.
Yeah.
Red's got a pile, and yellow's throwing hammer.
They're going to need to nose it and make sure it doesn't roll. Because they need to...
That looks like it's falling out.
Actually, Mindy brought up it looks like it could even be 4. Because it is close, actually. I didn't notice that.
Yeah.
Because there's that red that's over on the side. It's very close to that. So they're taking a look at those 2. It's definitely 3.
Definitely 3. I think it's 4.
This one is hard to tell.
Heather's drawing in.
They're doing a little.
They're doing a dance.
They're doing a half measure with their brooms, which, let's be honest, that's not
Yeah.
necessarily the greatest way to do it.
Go corner, get out there and yell. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, they're at the wrong end of the sheet for me to go complain about that.
Yeah.
Oh, but that's one of my biggest pet peeves.
Yeah.
No,
They're
you
being-
cannot measure with your broom.
Yeah, they're being very careful.
Maybe?
They're going to have a measurement?
Nope, because they just moved one of them,
Yeah.
so
All right.
they came to some decision.
Wow, what a wild game so far.
Yeah.
we'll find out what they decided.
The old 7-point swing, right?
Look at that.
And that's
Oh,
a
man.
7-point swing.
Yep.
Holy moly.
Wow.
So a 4-spot brings it to a tie game.
Staying exciting.
Mindy saying, welcome to 5 and under. Couldn't be more right.
All right, so Mary's calling for right down the center there, or should we get to the wings? I'm trying to.
I would think the wings.
Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely a draw. Oh, that's light. They come out of a house to sweep. That's a good team effort.
Yeah. Corner guard. All the way out there.
Yep. Okay, here's Amy's shot. Ooh. So Mary wants Kelsey to draw behind now. Draw it to the butt.
And it's curling hard.
Yeah.
That's a beautiful draw.
Yes.
Yep.
There's a sliver exposed, but that's still a really nice shot. So now they're sitting 2.
So a score update from Sheet D. They just finished up their 5th. And Plan B's clawing their way back in. They got a steal of 1. Make that 6-3.
Got some tight games in our finals today, everybody. Again, thanks to the 106 people who are currently watching to our Potomac Curling Club YouTube channel. This is the 2024 Child's Finals. You're watching the A event finals between Sweeping Beauties of the Broomstones Curling Club and Team Fannon out of Bucks County. Again, thanks for tuning in. I'm Joe Hotshot, Tony Rockenbach. We've got Terry Smith, Dylan Klensky, and Alison Kemp, who is a co-coordinator of this event. And again, we thank you very much for all the hard work you've done for this event.
Thank you.
If anybody watching has ever co-coordinated a Bonspiel, oh man, it's a long weekend. But we do it because we love the game. Right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I was just thinking about sitting here, how tired I am.
Yeah.
Wow, here it comes. Oh my gosh. That's a pretty draw. I don't know.
That's
They're
an
close.
anything-
Another Dylan decision.
It's an anything you can do, I can do better kind of draw. Now, if they break out into song, that would be even better.
Yeah, that would be really exciting.
I was playing Saturday morning breakfast a couple weeks ago when the Naval Academy Curling Club was out practicing. And I learned that most of those players are also from the Glee Club.
Oh,
and
I didn't
they
know
broke
that.
out into a
Wow.
song during a great shot, and it was fantastic, yeah.
And yesterday they just showed up to help.
Did they really?
So
Oh,
yes,
fantastic.
it was great.
That's a great group.
Yeah. Yes.
I'm really glad they're part of our curling family. We have a new high score of viewers. We're now at 110. Thank you again. All right, Terry, what do you like here if you're yellow?
Yellow.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to try to draw, draw down that red, maybe even tap it back. But there's nothing wrong with actually being a little light.
Sure.
And out counting them.
Yeah.
And having a little backing. I don't think she wants to be, light or create any kind of guard for herself or,
Sure.
block it up.
Sure.
It's better to be in the house or T-weight. Mary's first stone. In turn. Draw.
They are sweeping.
And she had a little bit more weight there, yeah. Here it comes.
Ooh, that's a really good try. I do want to point out, too, that the player who took this fall on sheet C is back out on the ice and actually just threw a really nice lightweight hit on their game. So I'm glad to see that she's back out and playing, just to give everybody a quick update on that. Curlers are tough.
So just the Elizabeth Childs, I had the good fortune of going up and curling in Norfolk, the men's Calder.
Yeah.
And would actually come down early in the morning. She was kind enough to put me up at her house, which is a very nice house.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
and
very
I would
cool.
come down in the morning, and she put out some some eggs and some toast.
Yeah.
It was plain sort of Scottish fare.
Yeah.
But it was very nice, and we would have coffee and sit in the morning, just the two of us, and and I'd go over and curl.
It's very nice.
Yeah.
Very nice. And Terry, was that you playing there before or after the new club was put together? Was it the old club or the new club?
It was the old club.
The old club.
Yes.
Yeah.
The Hog and the Hack, I think, was what they used to call the bar.
That's one of the few GNCC clubs I have not played at yet. It is very high on my list. I'd love to get out there. But that's in northwestern Connecticut, right?
It is.
Yeah. Is there anything else to do out there?
I cannot say. What happens on the Bonspiel Trail stays on the Bonspiel Trail.
Fair enough. You kind of got to make the best of it, eh?
They put the high back in the Highlands. So there's a big discussion here going on. I'm just, what do you think would be the shot?
Man. How do you get two out of this? I don't know. That's tough.
Well, I think they're talking about running that back.
Oh.
And then if the shooter sticks.
Given the swinginess of this ice, that's a tight port.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah. The risk is if you hit it too thin.
And you hit out yourself.
You hit out yourself.
Yeah.
And you're giving up a steal. I mean, it's a tight game, right? One isn't the end of the world when you're up two, and you're going to have a hammer in the evens. You know. I guess looks like they're also maybe looking at a draw to get fall four the other side. Not a bad call. I certainly don't envy Mary's position right now. But this is why the skips get paid the big bucks, if there was big bucks in curling, which there's not. Also, this is not a cash bill, thank goodness, so I guess that's kind of a moot point. I did see on the 5 and under list of which now there are so many 5 and under events that there actually was a 5 and under cash spiel.
Wow.
How crazy is that? I mean, you're talking to a guy in his 17 years who's won a combined $262.50 in his curling career. So, you know, what can I mean, you know, I don't mean to brag or nothing, but.
So we're talking to a big timer over there.
Yeah, that's right. Played in one event where the whole team won $50. So we weren't able to make the finals because the other 3 players had flights that were booked too early to make it. So we took the other team out for brunch instead and conceded the game.
Wow.
Spirit of curling and all that stuff. Yeah, that was out in Denver, which also recommend if nobody's gone out there, go out and play Denver Curling Club. It's a marvelous club in Golden, Colorado.
Mary's going to try to draw in here.
I like the call. I think that's the safest call
Yes.
without potentially giving up 1.
And an update from Sheet A, Ban the Crack hung a 3-point in this 5th end to be up 6-2.
She gets by that guard. That's going to
wow,
be pretty
just
good.
high,
Look
yeah.
at this.
I think
Settle,
it's a little
settle.
heavy,
Oh,
though.
it's heavy. Oh, that's a great try. That's a tough shot.
Yeah.
Still 1, though. Still 1 point.
Wow.
Oh, and we just had a nice hit
Wow.
on C.
Nice double.
Yep.
Still leaves red sitting 1 on C, but that was a pretty good shot. I mean, making doubles never gets old.
Okay. Jen's going to draw for a center line guard.
Alison, I'm sure you're out of everyone here, you can agree the most on this, but it's a 5 and under spiel. But boy, we've seen some pretty impressive shot making.
Yes,
this weekend.
we have seen some good curling.
The future is bright for GNCC curling.
Yeah, they got to go. Over and up, though. That's a center line guard.
Yes.
That is a textbook center line guard.
Wow.
What were we just saying about great shot execution? There we go.
Yeah, I think it's one of those where, iron sharpens iron with regards to, the quality of the curling here in
Yep.
the GNCC.
Yep.
Okay. So Gene's going to be, he's been asked to curl into the
We're throwing a
side
corner
there.
guard here.
Corner guard.
Corner guard.
Yep.
Yeah, we'll do that. Okay. I like the weight. Maybe like a little outside the 8. A little outside the 8.
Corner guard. Wow.
It's close.
That's as tight as a 3 guard as you could possibly get. And yet again, I stand by my statement about the great shot making we've had this weekend.
Is that a door?
So is this a draw behind, you think?
I'd say so. Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, you got that nice center guard. Let's use it.
They got to go. No.
Line looks good, but it does look like it's going to sail through. No. Prove me wrong, Rock. Prove me wrong.
Wow.
And it's going to sit in the back 12.
So it did.
Guys, I'll tell you what, we must be doing something right because we're now up to 121 views. So thank you again, everybody, for tuning in on this lovely Saturday afternoon in Laurel, Maryland at the National Capital Curling Center and the Potomac Curling Club. You're watching the 2024 Child Challenge A event final between Sweeping Beauties out of the Broomstones Curling Club and Team Fannon from the Bucks County Curling Club.
So this looks out. Is it going to tick the center line guard there?
It's
It
pretty close.
Sure
yeah.
is.
Oh my-
It sure
Yeah.
is.
Should have been sweeping.
And there's
So do
that.
they remove that rock? Is that how
Yep.
the rules?
It's
Okay.
like if you burn the stone, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, Team Fannon was like, no, we liked our center guard. Doesn't matter where it's going. We want it back there.
And Mary's going to put it to you. Right to work. She's going to say, okay, draw behind it.
Green! Green hard!
I think that Malort has finally gone away.
No.
Yeah.
So we got the hammer on C.
Oh, that's a great tap up. Wow, what a beautiful shot by, that was from the team from the Carolina girls. Beautiful tap up for one. So that's going to make the score 8-7 after 6 ends. That's the B event final. That's the team Reunited Rocks from Albany against Carolina girls out of Charleston. And Triangle. No, and Triangle or Charlotte?
Charlotte.
Charlotte, thank you.
So Vika, drew into the top of the house there, but she's exposed. Heather's called for a hit.
There's a slim chance she doubles these out. I think that would be the bonus, but it's the way the angles are, it's certainly possible. If they play on the far side. It's already over curling, so I think I just jinxed it. My apologies, guys. Nice shot.
Very excited about a center guard on sheet C.
Okay, Vika's drawing in.
A little more.
I think it's got a lot more.
Right there.
Huh. Here it comes.
This is looking pretty nice.
Yeah. Very nice stone. They need to finish to get it under. There we go.
Right on the pin.
Wow.
What a beaut. Yeah, that warrants a cowbell. You better believe it.
Someone making a comment that the setup in sheet C is basically doubles.
Love the weight, just didn't come over enough.
Yep.
Still, sitting second shot isn't too bad at this stage of the game, unless Bucks County can put up a guard, which they should. And I think that's going to be the call from Skip Mary Fannon.
So we got somebody replying to your comment a little earlier, Joe.
Y'all?
They said that they think the future is bright for curling in the U.S. as a whole due to the success of 5 and under.
I'm going to agree. It's certainly getting a lot more players out, motivating more players to go out and play more bonspiels. Certainly making the quality of play for 5 and under is a lot stronger. I think the only thing we need now is more curling clubs.
Yeah?
If we can get more dedicated facilities in some major metropolitan cities, it's going to be even better for curling. But yeah, the trend and the things are certainly going up for the sport. That's for sure.
That was a nice guard.
That was a nice guard.
And you got to wonder how many of the clubs around that are arena are thinking about maybe seeing if they can do something with getting a dedicated ice.
Yeah, be good to see. Isn't there? I think there's South Carolina is trying to get one up. My memory serves me right. Pittsburgh is certainly a case. They were arena club and now are a club. Kansas City would be another one. They went from arena to dedicated. Got that second one out in Denver now.
Oh!
I think she was just more dejected that the shot was missed, not that she got hurt. She'll be fine.
She did tap the stone.
She did? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Trying to
But
get
I don't know that
attention.
I love how the skips are taking cues from the commentary.
Taking cues from the coordinator, who does have the most clout of anyone in this building.
That's true. It is the coordinator. Who
Listen to Alison, people. She knows what's up.
Kelsey's really played a very good game today. I mean, it's really put Mary in a nice spot. I mean, she's been in a position where she's basically been throwing guards.
Yeah, she's thrown a really nice game, and she's swept really good, too.
Yeah.
And this is our one curler out of the Chesapeake Curling Club. So again, I mentioned earlier in the broadcast, but I'll say it again, that we have at least 10 clubs represented on the ice today.
Wow.
Which is really, really nice to see.
Well, and I was surprised that there just wasn't a whole team from Chesapeake since they're so close.
Yeah.
That is a good guard.
That's perfect. That's hard to throw on swingy, fast ice. Is a high guard.
So I like this. I mean, if she's narrow, I mean, she can tap the red up. Amy can advance it. Yeah, go. Wow.
Oh.
Okay, good call. Well, that's tight, though. Who was shot?
Looks
Dylan,
like yellow is still
I was going to say,
shot.
Dylan, you're the resident expert today, so
Dylan, you always say yellow.
we'll defer to you.
Well, in this case, it definitely looks yellow. I would tell you if it looks red.
Okay.
It's just, I don't really even care about what handle color it is when I first look at it.
That was a pretty shot.
That was a really nice shot. Good line call, too, by the...
Yeah, Heather.
Yeah.
It also opened it up quite a bit, so that if Mary doesn't get a good guard there,
she can sneak another one in.
Yeah,
she can sneak another one in. We've got Hammer on sheet D. Plan B out of Potomac just threw their last rock, and I think Jess Harsono threw like a 6-second hit. It was a missile. I don't know if anybody heard it or saw it, but holy smoke. You could literally see the flame trail coming from behind it. I played with her at our intra-club Bonspiel, the big spiel, and yeah, she can bring the heavy weight, I'll tell you what. So is this a draw for 1 on D, or is this a draw for 2?
Looks like this, it's hard to tell.
Yeah.
We'll just do this. That is a draw for 2.
Draw for 2, okay.
But not by much.
Well, I don't know here. It's got to curl a lot.
Yeah.
And it is. Wow.
It's got to curl a little more, though. It's
Kiss.
Yeah.
Kiss is good. Nope.
But it's sitting third now on sheet B.
Makes the port a little wider. So just needs to get a good hunk of the forefoot to sit, according to Dylan, 1.
So,
According to us, 1 with a question mark.
So over on D, Team Brantley's last rock came up short, so they'll just take their 1, be up 7-3.
And to the question that just came up in the chat, I asked around earlier, and I did not get an answer as to where the 2025 Child's Challenge is.
Well, let me. What I'm going to do is I got my laptop
Here's
app,
the
which
Heather's shot.
it should be up on the GNCC website. So let me check that out, guys,
It
and I will
really
get you an
took
answer.
a hard turn there.
Yeah.
Wow. That's light.
TBD, we do not have a site yet for the 2024-2025 Elizabeth Child's Challenge.
Oh.
I don't know, Joe, you used to be our GNCC coordinator.
I'm still
Rep.
on the board of directors.
Okay.
Yes, but my role is currently dormant as I oversaw events for 21 and over players that led to USA Curling sponsored events. But since we haven't formally joined USA Curling yet, we'll decide that at the annual meeting on May the 18th. I'm just kind of
GNCC.
still on the board. Yeah, the GNCC annual meeting is going to be
okay.
in Nashua this year on May the 18th.
Because we, PCC,
Yes.
have
Yes.
rejoined USC.
Correct. There's many clubs who have joined USA Curling strictly as clubs. It's the question now of whether the GNCC itself will come back to a regional club, regional organization into USA Curling. So we'll figure that out later in the year. So, like for example, this year when we had the GNCC clubs, if they wanted to play in club playdowns, they played at an at-large event instead of a GNCC qualification, like they had done in the past.
Okay.
Yeah. Because in that one, the USA Curling was the one who was the primary sponsor behind that at-large instead of the GNCC one. Well, we're at 132 people watching now, guys. Look at us. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Hope you all are enjoying the games here for the 2024 Child's Finals. You're watching the A-event final, sweeping Beauties against Team Fannon. That's Broomstones and Bucks County, respectively.
So in the 6th end, and Mary's been, stealing all day long. And here she is again. I think she's going to be trying to draw in. She's been terrific on her draws. She's throwing a guard.
Not a bad idea to just kind of choke off that draw since yellow is sitting back button. Did overcurl a bit, so that's going to give the opportunity to draw into the button. Not easy, but there. I mean, it cut off a little bit of the path. I don't think as much as she wanted to, but it's...
Heather was light last time on her first shot, so, I mean, she's got to make sure that she's got backing, so she should be able to add a little bit of weight and a little less.
Very nice
beautiful
shot.
double on A.
Yes.
So.
Is that a double for 4?
Wow.
Yeah, it looks like it possibly could be, which would tie the game if that is the case.
Wow.
think that was a Broom squad from the Triangle Curling Club who just threw that, right?
Yes.
Yeah, what a beaut.
So they're moving them all.
You know, guys, that's your standard double for 4. You know,
Yeah.
with the hammer.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's easy. It's simple. It's a simple game, guys. It's a simple game.
Okay, here. Well, she's going to have to do the raise here.
Oof. Just didn't curl like she wanted it to. That's going to be 1 for yellow. 5-1. Team Fannon over Sweeping Beauties.
Keep the house view for sheet C because this will be the hammer.
Yeah.
And that is a lot of rocks in play.
Is it 12 rocks in play? Why?
I think I see 13 because the skip is right on top of one.
Ah.
Oh, yeah.
Out of 15 stones that have been delivered, 13 of them are in play. Welcome to 5 and under. Right?
Yes.
I hope the skips weren't thinking, oh, maybe we should keep it clean this end. If I was that skip in that case, I probably would have fainted by now.
Well, Reunited Rocks is trying to figure out how to get their second point here with this hammer. Because they're sitting 1. But there's not a lot of room to do much.
When with their broom, it does not look like a draw.
We got some sort of maybe run.
Yeah.
That could be for a bunch if she hits this.
It's underway.
See it in a second.
It's got a curl. Let it curl.
Oh, that's...
Ooh.
Oh.
Oh, no.
Disaster.
Oh. Well.
Oh, man. That makes things interesting, eh?
Well, so Reunited Rocks still has 1, but is it 2?
Sure looks like 2 from my vantage point, but I'm at a terrible vantage point. So
This one's really close.
what a change of events. That could have been a run back for 4, and still now it's red sitting 2.
Well, Red had the hammer, so it worked out well for him.
Yeah. They can draw full 4 foot for a third.
Yeah.
Oh,
And it's open on that side.
Yeah.
that was Yellow's rock.
That was yellow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought that was the hammer.
Nope.
Nope.
No.
God, it's been a long day already.
You've spent many hours here as well.
Yes.
And dynamite job working the cameras, Dylan. We thank you very much for that.
Yeah, with Ken Clark at the the Dykes this weekend, he's like, "Oh yeah, you're in charge of the web stream." I'm like, "Great, thanks, Ken." So it looks like the sweepers for Team Fannon are starting to get tired because they finished that one and they just stood there for a minute trying to catch their breath. I understand their pain, having played lead for the team I do in Cap League, where my skip is always light.
For the rest of the crew, guys, have you ever played lead in a 10-end game?
Oh, no.
Have you ever played lead in a 10-end game where you played 2 in a day?
No, and I don't think I
Have you
ever
ever
want
played
to.
lead in a 10-end game where you played 3 in a day? Don't.
Yeah, no.
Don't do it.
That sounds like just torture.
Yeah, it was pretty tough. Don't do it.
I've played 3 games in a day, but they
Yeah.
weren't 10 ends.
Oh, yeah.
They were,
Yeah.
they were supposed to be 8. I think 1 or 2 of them went 7.
Y'all avoid that hornet's nest altogether. It's no fun.
Yeah, well,
Yeah. It's a sport, people.
yeah.
It's a sport.
In the U.S., there's not a lot of events that go 10 ends anymore.
No, and on C, the hammer is just going to cross the hog line here. So let's see if it was enough to get to the 4 foot.
I think they were
it's
on it a
starting
little
to
bit
cur-
too.
Oh, here it comes.
Here it comes.
But Comes up short.
Oh,
Maybe
should
like
have been sweeping.
5 or 6 more brush strokes, and I think they would have had that.
So
Good
the
try,
question
though.
is it 1 or 2? So yeah, move the shot rock out of the way, and they're just gonna measure. They're not even gonna play around. They're gonna measure.
Alison, is there a time limit for the finals? Or
So
no?
Vika did a nice hit there.
No, I think they're all playing a game.
Good.
8 ends.
Very good, very good.
Barring a concession.
Yes.
Yes.
So the question is Reunited Rocks up 1, or is it a tie game again after 7?
While they're waiting to do that measurement, let's get back to our feature sheet here on B. Terry, what's going on?
Well, we have, at this stage, we're just looking at draw in, draw behind situation. Heather's hoping to get a position to score more. That's a very nice draw. Again, it's a little heavy.
Still counts.
Yep.
Good shot. Well buried. Looking where the two of them are on the center line, that's 100% buried.
Yep.
Great shot.
And Mary's going to try to draw down to it.
And they are still measuring on C.
They say the hardest is do a hit and then to have to do a draw. Vika did a great hit at the last zone, so now she's got to draw in.
Kind of looking like that might be the yellow out counting. But no, they're going to readjust and try
Yeah,
again.
the skips just checked with us to see if we knew. And then no.
Talk to the guy running the
Yeah.
Cameras. He'll tell you.
No,
The rest
this
of us, we don't know what we're doing.
I mean, this could be close enough that if it's a tie,
What happens?
so then it's just the one
a
that was
wash.
in the center.
Oh,
yeah, then
okay.
Yeah.
They just push them both, and they get the one that was in the middle.
Okay.
A rarely seen event.
Yeah. And even rarer is the push for a blank.
Okay, there's some communication. Let's see what's happening here. Laser. Yes?
Okay, yeah,
Yes?
let's
okay.
do it.
Go for it. If they want it, go for it.
Exciting. Exciting laser action here at the 2024 Child's Bonspiel.
Though I have seen some conversation on the internet
Yeah.
where people say that the laser in really close ones is less accurate than the micro
No way.
because the lasers only go down to a certain level,
Yeah.
and the micro because it's a swinging dial, you can pick up the difference a little, those little even more imperceptible differences easier.
I'll be.
Absolutely.
So, and John Hale's chiming in again. He just wanted sharks with lasers, which is equally cool and terrifying.
It's too shallow for sharks, John.
Yeah, so Mary's got to try to get, Kelsey to do some kind of a block, I think is what she wants to. Or she could draw all the way in. Nothing wrong with being a little heavy, but here we go. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Wow.
Very nice, right to the forefoot.
Yes. Terrific shot.
So they did decide it was another one for red. So that'll be 2 points for red on sheet C to give them a 1 point lead going into the 8th. after a lot of measuring.
Okay. So Amy's going to be drawing in. She's got good weight. No. That's not bad, actually. Can use that. Mary's going to say, okay, I don't want to have that. She's going to try to put up a guard, prevent being able to roll it back.
So I'm going to ask Alison.
Yes.
Hold on. Let's try again.
Yes, hello.
How close was it?
1.845, 1.865.
Oh,
Wow.
two.
Red.
Yeah. So it was what, 200ths of it?
Yeah, in the hundredths.
Yeah. Because is it set to inches or centimeters?
It was on inch. It was on
Okay.
feet. So. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's-
Interesting.
I figured we could use whatever option it was set to.
Yeah.
Just needed the smaller number.
0.002 units.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Kelsey threw a beautiful stone to get almost the 4 foot. Now she's her second shot.
And I asked them if they wanted to do it, and they said no.
Well, as long as they agree,
Yes.
that's all
That's
that
right,
matters.
as long as they agree.
I gave them the first choice.
Yep.
That's a big shot. That's a big
Yeah.
measurement there. At this stage of the game, 1 point and 2 points means a lot.
Wow, second
Yeah.
shot.
Because now it's a 1-point lead versus
Wow.
a tie game.
What a great game there on Sheet C. What a wild game.
Yeah.
All right, so now here's the question: are they going to end up going to an extra end because there's a force in the 8th?
So Amy's going to try to get the double here with a run back. A tough shot.
Oh, Mindy's asking what was that measure?
Oh!
Nice
Close.
shot. Oh!
Oh, so
I mean,
close.
it is a double run back by definition.
Yeah?
Wow.
Not exactly the shots looking for, but still a really nice shot. Really nice shot.
Yeah.
So what was Mindy's question again? Sorry.
She wants to know what was that measure.
Well, it was 1.845 versus 1.865. So
The
it's very
difference
close,
between
yes.
1 point and 2 points.
Yes.
I believe we'd call that a wee bit.
Yes.
Yeah.
A very wee bit.
Yeah. That is the technical term. I did look that up in Ken Watson's On Curling from 1957.
Okay.
It's a great book.
That was almost as close as one of the measurements that I've heard plenty about from Nationals a month ago, where one of the the game umpire, who's one of our curlers here, went out, did the measure, and they kept asking for him to go around. He did the measure 4 times, and then they finally were like, no, and the chief umpire came out and measured 2 more times.
Holy smokes. Six measurements.
Yeah, all
Jeez.
with just a micro because
Yeah.
they only really use the laser for LSDs.
This is with the Nationals in Jersey?
Mhm.
Yeah. That was our chief umpire, or Deputy Chief Alan McNeil.
No,
From
it
us?
was Susie, the national chief umpire, who
But
was.
from our team.
Oh no, it was Rob Young.
Oh, Rob Young. Rob Young's also an umpire.
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
he
Oh,
is.
okay.
He is finishing up his level 2.
Wow. Okay. And Dylan, you're at level 1?
Yes,
Very good.
I got to do the paperwork to finish it out, but I've done.
Well, you
all
got
my-
the cool jacket, though.
Yes, I've
So
got.
that counts.
And I am working on my level 2 now.
Very good. We have a whole gaggle of those here at Potomac, don't we?
We have a lot,
Yeah.
which is saying something considering that there's only about from when I went to the course a few weeks ago, there's only about 150 certified officials nationwide.
DC is a city of nerds, so there's no
Yes.
surprises here.
So Mary had quite a debate there, I guess, about what shot she wanted to pick, and she's eventually decided here, I think, to draw in and I guess look at the tap here.
Yeah, I like that call.
There was actually someone in one of the very early draws, I think it was Thursday night, was saying that given our club, that they think that they could find somebody who could make a laser that's even more accurate than what is available for normal with the ones that we typically use.
I agree.
Yeah. Given the number of engineers and
Look
specialized.
at this.
Wow.
Perfect.
Wow.
Absolutely
Nice.
perfect. Great shot by Mary Fannon from the Bucks County Curling Club. What a beaut.
So this is going to be Sweeping Beauty's last stone for this end.
Nope. This is just, no, they still got two more.
Is it?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. That was the first skips
Oh.
rocks. Yes.
It was hidden behind their sweepers.
Yes.
That's,
Yeah, we are at very different vantage points
Yeah,
here
see,
on the broadcast.
I have a computer monitor in my way, so I'm looking at the camera, and they're
Yes.
standing between the camera
Yes.
and we have handshakes happening over on sheet D, and they've already put the score back. But the score, at least at the end of the sixth, was 7-3 Brantley.
So I'm gonna, I would wager Brantley won that seventh end. That would
Yep.
be, unless, I'm gonna say
There's a
the
triple
congratulations
here.
to Peachtree.
There's a triple
Yeah, and
here.
it's a
winning
lot of
the D
weight.
event.
There's a lot of weight. There could be a triple here, so let's see what we have.
So that was our D event over on sheet D. So those are two teams that were in the A event until just last night.
And two.
Oh,
a good try.
James.
A good try. That was close.
It was very close.
And I had asked earlier, Plan B and Brantley had never played each other before, so
Oh,
this was their first matchup.
So it's interesting to see how this game on the sheet B is sort of shifted. At the beginning, I think Heather was always trying to throw in against four, and now I think it's Mary's the one who's got has to throw in against more red stones.
Yeah.
So it's pressure packed.
I like this call. I think she's playing a hit on that red one and maybe flopping a little bit over
Yeah.
to take that hit away for Broomstones. The risk is jamming on the yellow in the back. If she takes that out, then that could give Broomstones a hit on that yellow one for a pile. Let's see what happens. Just hit it to the end. If she hits it to the inside, she'll be in really good shape. I mean, she can also just put up a guard up, but
Right.
the scoreboard says that.
Nope, she's going for it.
Easy, easy.
Yep.
Easy. Whoa,
Looking good.
Yep.
Beautiful. Perfect. Perfect shot. That red one, that yellow one on the blade in the forefoot is going to be really hard to get rid of.
mm-hmm.
Because even if she tries to throw that double, the shooter's only going to stick around. It's not going to outcount the yellow in the back. So they're getting one at best.
Okay, so we're going to bring up this because the hammer on A is coming in.
I think it hit the boards.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
That's an anticlimactic hammer, isn't it?
Yeah, a little bit. So that'll be yellow taking one to break that tie. And yeah, there's the push. All right, so the Broom squad takes a 1-point lead, 7-6, with 1 end to play.
Oh, look at this shot.
Oh, this shot on C is,
Very nice.
oh, that is right touching the pin. All right, so this is the hammer shot on sheet B.
Okay, she's trying to do the skinny. All right. She's got it. She's got the skinny piece.
Oh,
Almost.
Hit her own.
Yep.
and that's going to be handshakes after that steal.
Yes, and I also believe it's at least 2 people from the Broomstones team who have a flight to catch. That they had until 2:15.
Oh, okay.
So.
Well, congratulations then to our winners, Team Fannon out of the Bucks County Curling Club. That's lead Jen Polo, second Vika. Tell me again, Terry. Vika's last name? Petrycheva?
Petrycheva.
Thank you. Vice Kelsey Spiker out of Chesapeake and Mary Fannon. Congratulations, ladies, for winning the A event at the 2024 Child's Challenge. And a great game from the Sweeping Beauties out of Broomstones. That's Jen Haakana, Alison Lyder-Norton, Amy Bonaparte-Smith, and Heather Proefrock. Again, a great game. So I guess we're going to stick around for a little bit and watch the other 2 games going on.
Yep, we're going to switch our main coverage over to sheet C to finish the last stones of
Very good.
That game. As this one comes in, this is the Skip's first rock for Reunited Rocks.
And I'm thinking I might sign off so that if they want their pins and runs,
Yes,
we
you
can
have
just
duties
get
to
that
do.
taken care of.
Alison,
So-
thank you again for
Yes,
calling the game and
of
especially for
course.
coordinating this event.
Yes.
Yes.
Hell of a job. Really
Thank you.
for that.
Yes.
Thank you.
I had a great time.
All right.
All right, and we're going to bring up sheet A's house over on the side. We don't have the, near far like we do for our center sheets, but we'll just keep a view of the house. It's very beginning of that end, so you'll see that develop. And we'll probably be coming over to that coverage as our last game once this end on sheet C finishes.
So she's just going to hit it hard, right? Is that the idea? Yeah.
Certainly has got the weight for it.
Yeah. She's got to move that stone, get it off the button.
Oh! Just grazes the red rock. Oh, mercy.
Yeah, same line. I'll be lighter if it comes over farther.
All right, so red needs to steal here or force in order to keep the game, in order to win or at least keep the game alive. This is their last rock in end number 8. This is again the B event final. Reunited Rocks from Albany against the Carolina girls from Charleston and Charlotte. And that's going to flash. All right.
So,
Got some drama here for the B event final Skips Rocks.
if they can find a way to pick out that red one that's on the button, they'd sit 1, and that would tie the game. Extra bonus curling, anybody?
But also the jam is clearly there.
Yes.
So that third rock could be in play too.
Yep.
Because if she hits the shooter, I don't know if it's going to outcount that red one on the right-hand side behind the yellow one, eh?
No. They just got to make sure that that yellow one that's in the forefoot doesn't move. And we're going to be joined by our oh, never mind.
Okay. So this is it. She's in the hack. Oh.
There are no boxing curling.
Well, as long as the rock doesn't pass the tee line.
Did you forgot to take a gripper off?
No,
is that an issue with the hack?
I don't know. But as long as the rock doesn't cross the near tee line, they can stop it and reset. Once it crosses that near tee line, it's considered delivered.
All right.
If you hear in the background some applause, that's the winners, Team Fannon, coming off of the ice. Again, that's lead Jen Polo, second Vika, Petrycheva,
here it is.
Kelsey Spiker, and Mary Fannon.
She's got us. Oh, she's narrow.
Yeah.
Oh, she's narrow. Blimey.
That's on the guards out front. So with that, that's
a steal of one.
Yep, and that is going to finish that game 10-8 in favor of Reunited Rocks.
Congratulations to the rink from Albany for winning the B event against Carolina girls from Charleston. We got one game left. That is the wild game here on sheet A. That is Ban the Crack from Diamond State against Broom Squad from Triangle.
So we'll wait to switch our coverage until this rock finishes.
That's right.
Because that is going to come in, and that's top 8 foot for 3 so far.
Yeah, what a wild game on sheet C. That went from 7-0 to a win.
Yep.
Not often you get to come back from a 7-point swing and win that game. So congratulations to our team from Albany for pulling off that game.
Never give up.
That's right.
Right, and we're going to be a little less enthusiastic with the camera angle changes because for the most part, we just have the point to zoom for our outside sheets other than the overhouse. And so we don't want to give anyone any motion sickness because that's what it looks like. So we're going to just stick here with the guard view.
But thanks, guys, for sticking with us here for the last event here in our 2024 Child's Challenge.
It's an exciting game.
It sure is. 4 great games for our finalists. Congratulations to everybody who even made it this far. Getting to an event final in a 32-team field is certainly nothing to scoff at. So congratulations to everybody just for getting here today, and especially for our runner-ups and our winners.
So we've got the rock in motion.
They're drawing in. Reds already has 3, so it's I think this is a guard. Just over the hog line.
I'd like to curl it a little more so it's closer to the center.
Oh, she flashed it. Flashed the entire pile.
That is a rough miss for the Triangle squad. Again, this is a C event final. This is hashtag ban the crack from Diamond State against Broom Squad out of Triangle. Broom Squad down 1, but currently sitting 3 with. And we are down to the Vice Skips second rocks.
In the 8th end.
In the 8th end. If I'm Diamond State, I'm pretty happy where I'm sitting right now. It's a lot of granite to move if you're Triangle.
This one's going to stay out.
A little tick off the guard wouldn't be too... All right.
Yeah.
Does the job. If I'm the vice skip here, I'm really happy that I'm throwing a guard this late in the game. While we've got a little air, guys, I just want to say a big thank you to all the volunteers who helped out with this bond spill starting on Thursday evening. As many of you know who have played in bond spills or are members of curling clubs, these things do not go off unless you have plenty of volunteers. And we certainly have this for this bond spiel, working the kitchen, working the bar, doing the commentating, doing the ice, just overall warm room duties. So thanks to everyone who has helped out this weekend to make this event quite a success.
All right, Joe, so this is the first skip stone here.
Yeah.
And she needs to move some of these rocks around, I think.
Got to get rid of something for sure. You might be able to make 2 go away if you hit the top one on the our left side. Oh, you're kind of fighting for your life right here, right now. You just one will force an extra, but boy, you surely don't want to.
Just a little. She pushed it a little bit.
She did push it a little bit. You're right.
Oh my goodness.
It's moving though.
It's coming back.
Oh, it's going to wreck.
Look at that. Ah, it's not.
Oh boy, look
could
at
do
this.
the work. Oh wow.
Ooh.
That worked out.
Yeah, kind of changed the angles up a little bit, but if you got a good place guard, if you got a nice place guard up here.
Joe, you can't guard everything. You know? As much as I've tried.
Yeah.
So, that I think opens up some interesting possibilities.
It does. So let me ask you this, Terry. If you think Diamond State throws the guard on the left side of the sheet, do you think Triangle is going to try to play a draw to our right-hand side and get a bit more of the forefoot?
I think that could be a totally an option for them.
Yeah.
But again, I don't know what Diamond State's going to do. It seems that she's talking about maybe doing a tap, which would be brilliant. Sort of.
Yeah. Shrink the scoring area even more.
Yeah.
If she makes this perfectly, then that does take that draw. It makes that draw a hell of a lot harder.
Yeah.
The risk is if she does hit that center one if she hits that one on the center line she's trying to hit and moves it off, if the shooter rolls away, she could get an open hit on the one on the forefoot. Yeah. It's a high risk, high reward shot. She makes it, it's going to be really difficult for Triangle. If she misses it, all kinds of things could happen right now. So let's see what they do here.
Joe, the other way, she could come the other way.
True.
And even block up, the other draw.
That draw, yeah, for sure.
Oh.
Yeah, it's hard to tell from our vantage point if that hit on the forefoot's even makeable for Triangle. If it is, putting it up at short and guarding it isn't too bad. So it's going to force it to throw the draw to the right side.
That's right. Okay, shot's on its way. They're sweeping it. Oh, look at that.
That's pretty good.
Wow.
That's pretty good.
Yes.
Okay, so somehow, some way, Triangle's got to sit shot rock in order for this game to continue. Draw back 4, maybe? Right side? They're thinking about it. Or is she thinking maybe, ooh, that's, I mean, with that long guard, I guess you could kind of maybe, she's looking at the inside of that rock on the center line. I don't know. Depends how confident she is in her draw, right?
I think she's trying to figure out a way to hit and roll. You know, to
hit and roll.
Yeah, I think that's. And it sort of takes away the X factor of, the other sheets of ice have now stopped curling.
Yep.
So that changes the ice, Joe. You know that.
Yeah, 100%.
So it could be really tricky to do the draw.
That's a good point. It's a very good point. Yeah, it is getting a little cold and lonely out there, isn't it?
Yeah. And so the frost comes back down. Everybody out there working and the humidity goes up.
Yep.
They go off the ice. All of a sudden, the frost comes back on the ice.
Yeah, the conditions change really quick.
She can't give up 2.
Nope. It's continued drama here at the 2024 Child's Finals. This is the C event game between Diamond State and Triangle.
8th end, and this is it. She came out of the hack very strong.
Oh, it's a little too narrow, a little too light. That's handshakes. And that's a congratulations to Diamond State, who's going to win the C event. Hashtag ban the crack. Again, congratulations to our winners. Our D event winners were Peachtree, C event, Diamond State, B event, Albany, and A event, Team Fannon out of the Bucks County Curling Club. Again, that's Jen Polo, Vika, Petrycheva, Kelsey Spiger, who plays out of Chesapeake, and Mary Fannon, the skip. Terry, thanks again. It was great calling the game with you. Really enjoyed it.
Good.
Dylan, heck of a job as always on the cameras. We want to thank Alison Kemp for also joining us on the play-by-play and commentary, and for also co-coordinating the spiel. I am Joe Hotshot Tony calling the game as well. Thanks for checking us out, and hopefully we'll see you guys again at our next event. That's the Cherry Blossom Bond Spiel. That's going to be March 21st to the 24th. And thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.